And then after, right, the banishment, and then Colton has all this confidence and he's comfortable and wandering around. I think it's Steven. We should talk about Steven. And then who else he said somebody else. Who was it? I can't remember. Anyway, he said a second person, and people are like, why is he doing that? So, I mean, it's just, I don't like watching him and how comfortable he is, because he makes us as viewers uncomfortable, right?
Yeah.
I don't like it.
Rob is bad in the show, right? Like, he plays like a villain.
Yeah,
like,
no,
he
right.
He is a villain in the show.
Yes.
He's not a villain in real life, as far as I can tell. But then Colton, bad guy in real life.
Listener discretion advised. Adult language and mature content.
Welcome back, everybody. It is Two Queens, One Screen. I'm Jen.
I'm Keeley.
And for those of you who are not lucky enough to be watching this and just listening to it instead, you're missing out on a couple things. One, I got a haircut and it's very big, and I also made my own shirt, and I accidentally flashed a lot of side boob to Keeley earlier.
Yes.
I'm not going to do it again. I don't want that on camera.
Do not stand up.
It was a lot. It was a lot. And it's because I'm prepping for outfit ideas for when I go to Dollywood for my birthday next month. But your birthday is actually before my birthday, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yes. But of course, we're talking about you.
We are talking about me. Well, I got a haircut. I'm practicing.
Right.
It's a big birthday for me. I'm 40, and you're a year older than me.
Yep.
41. So you've already done it. Yeah.
Yes.
And also, if you're listening, not watching, then you've missed out on. Are you doing like a seance behind you? What is happening?
I have my drippy candle plate going on, and one of my candles went out. I need to relight it, and I got my incense going on right there.
Ooh.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah, you have like a whole witchy thing happening right now.
Mm-hmm.
Are you throwing really out intentions for anything specific?
No, just to have a good time. I hope it goes well. Yes.
You're just putting out good energy. I love it.
Yes.
So this week we were literally just saying, like, we don't have that much. We watched a lot of stuff, but also we don't have anything like very super intense that we're talking about. I mean, we're going to talk Traitors. We're going to talk Real Housewives of Beverly Hills now.
Yes.
Also, you're still mad because I am not on TikTok.
I can't even. Don't bring it up. I'll start swearing.
Well, she does send me screenshots of things, so I did have to look it up. Apparently, going back to our Salt Lake ladies, Bronwyn has a boyfriend that she's doing things with. Yes. And he's young. He's like 8 years younger than her.
Yeah, something like that.
Which I feel like is the line.
Sure.
Right? Like, I feel like once you go past, like, I feel like even 6... Like, it's still like a little bit too far, but it's not as far as her and Todd.
Oh, hell no. Right.
But she's going the opposite direction.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. He's still older than her daughter, though, which is the most important part.
Perfect.
Right?
Yes.
Like, your significant other needs to be significantly older than your children.
Mm-hmm.
I think is a good rule. But I think he's cute. Right?
Very
good
cute.
For Bronwyn.
Yeah.
Right?
Very cute.
You're not the biggest Bronwyn fan, but you're less of a Todd fan. So, correct. Does that makes you happy for Bronwyn?
Oh, I want everybody to be happy and succeed, and I want the best things for her. So she is wherever she met this model / Adonis god is wonderful for her, and I hope she just has the time of her life. So.
Okay, the candles are giving the most positive
Thank
vibes
you.
For you right now. I love this. Other stuff. Okay, so I've been watching Tell Me Lies. I'm still not caught up. I will eventually get caught up. The other show that we're watching that you're not caught up on now is Bridgerton. the new season of Bridgerton. They put out half of it, and then on, I think, the 26th, they'll put out the second half. I loved the beginning of Bridgerton.
Yes.
I don't know if I'm loving this season.
And this is Benedict, right?
Yeah.
Yes. And I told you before, I was thinking this from what they put out, commercials or clips or things like that. I felt kind of meh about it. I love Benedict. I liked his storylines throughout the entire time, but I feel like this is kind of meh for some reason. It
feels really forced, and it sucks because love Benedict. Yes. And I love his love interest. Okay. Her character is awesome. Like, I like both of them a lot. And I can't get my shirt on. I like both of them a lot. I don't see them together. Like, I'm not getting the spiciness that we got from
for the other couples, right? You just get butterflies. You're like, oh my gosh, are they going to kiss already? No. Yeah, I get that.
I'm not feeling it for this one. And it's also harder that Lady Whistledown is now out.
Yeah.
That's not as fun.
No, right.
I don't know. I'm hoping that something happens for Eloise at some point. Maybe that's next season. I'll tell you what, I'm going to take a Netflix break after the second half of the show comes out, though.
For fuck's sake.
I'm paying for too many subscriptions. I'll still have Hulu so I can watch Tell Me Lies. I'll still have Peacock. I'll still have HBO. You didn't watch The Chair Company, right?
I did not. Steve watches that. I did not watch that.
We just finished it, and I know it's a little bit late, but it's so out there and whacked out. And Matt and I finished last episode, and I just looked at him and went, well, we watched that show. It's hilarious and weird and dark, and also it's so weird and so non sequitur. And every time you think you have like a grasp on it, it turns out that you're 100% wrong.
Okay.
Also, I don't think there's any up or down, but it's set in such a real place. I don't know. So that's the other one. So that's why I think I need shows like our Beverly Hills Housewives. Matt doesn't watch Housewives with me, but he does watch Boat Show with me. Did you watched Boat Show?
I did watch it, and I was excited, and I knew it would be a couple of episodes with them because I've watched Boat Show before, and when they have the charter guests, right? It's 2, 3 something episodes until the charter guests leave, and so I knew it just wouldn't be one, is what I'm saying. But I loved it. I loved the episode. I can't wait for the rest of them. But I will say one thing. I was horrified and physically embarrassed watching Heather. Heather was out of control. I mean, no, ladies and gentlemen, this is not new, right? We watched all of this on their season. But when I watched it through their eyes or that production, I don't know how to say it. It didn't come off like this. And I know Heather is a crazy person and I don't like her and she's acting whacked out. Mm-hmm. Watching her on the Boat Show, she should be embarrassed.
It's this like version of letting loose it's inappropriate.
Yes.
It's offensive.
Bad.
And I say that only as like having a stewardess find your missing nipple cover
and put it on you
and like weird, but having it exposing your breast and having her place it on you is that crossed a line for me. This is, even though you're on vacation, you're dealing with these people. They're in a professional capacity. Like, I don't think the stewardess she didn't seem upset by it. She wasn't bothered by it. She was there for the jokes. And good for her for having that sense of humor.
Yes.
But if I was her boss and I had seen that happen,
absolutely not okay.
I think, should Heather have gotten kicked off the boat for that possibly? Maybe. The throwing of things, the smashing of the glass, which was an accident, but also they were throwing glasses at each other.
Yes.
And they're all continuing to fight while you see the one guy with the weird hair.
Yes.
just trying to like keep it safe because you can't have shoes on, so there's broken glass. We've got to get this cleaned up.
Right.
It was so over the top.
Yeah. It was outrageous.
And we've seen really high maintenance guests, and these housewives were so fully in their own world. It's like they didn't notice. They were thankful and grateful, and like, oh, they said thank you all the time, and they're like, oh, the chef is amazing, the food is so good, you're such a, oh, you're doing such a good job. They did speak with gratitude, but they also like would just also pretend that they didn't exist, like forgot that they. And they were running them. And of course, now we also know that they were missing another stew, which seems insane to me. So, and then now that we know more about the deck stew hand and Angie having him do her hair seems insane. Even more insane now.
Yeah. Right.
Although I did kind of think he was gay. And it turns out he's not. My gaydar's not great.
Oh, it was embarrassing to watch. As a fan, I'm thinking, how did I not pick up on this when I'm watching the actual show with these people that I like? How did I not get that vibe? It was concerning to me, like of myself.
Yeah.
Keeley, why didn't you pick up on that? It was just weird.
I think it actually kind of goes to show how you get very much into your groove, like as a viewer, exactly what you're saying. It's like, how do people become so self-absorbed, and how do these like Instagram influencers think they're such a big deal and like that they can get away with this kind of behavior, and it's like, oh, because they end up in their own like bubble, that they genuinely get blinders on for the rest of the world. And I think that's what these housewives did. We did for them when we watched it on the Housewives version versus I love that we saw the Housewives version first.
Me too.
Right?
Yes.
So, yeah.
More to come on that. Yeah.
It was a mess.
From the get-go. I mean, getting off of the taxi or the ride to the marina and the dock, right? She was fucking hammered at that point, screaming about she's the primary. And I mean, just... it was outrageous and embarrassing to watch. I didn't like it. It wasn't funny. It wasn't cute. I wasn't going, oh, that's just Heather. No.
I mean, I think you could have a wild and crazy time and not be an asshole.
Yeah.
It's kind of like where I'm at. Matt was genuinely horrified by Bronwyn's outfit getting on the boat.
Oh, the yellow.
No, sir, that floaty. Is fashion. Yeah, and then he was like, he was shocked by their behavior, and it doesn't help that he also, Matt doesn't watch Housewives with me. He's never watched Housewives with me, but we are now watching other shows that have housewives on them.
Okay.
Boat show, and then we've also watched Traitors, but he doesn't know these housewives, so then he sees them behaving the way that they behave on Traitors, and he's like, who the fuck do they think they are? And I'm like, well, that's Lisa fucking Rinna.
Yeah.
Does what she wants.
Yeah.
Do you want to talk about Traitors first?
Sure, we can jump into Traitors. Traitors was this supposed best episode of all Banquet situation, which can I just went mar for me. It was 2 thumbs down. Oh. The Banquet was 2 thumbs down.
The Banquet was 2 thumbs down.
Yeah, that's what I mean.
It's the end of the Banquet and then the aftermath that for me I thoroughly enjoyed. I did
too. And I was just waiting. I'm waiting for somebody's going to pull somebody else's hair and they're going to get on top of the table and roll around and start punching. No, I don't know what they filmed that we didn't get to see. Maybe that's why he's like, this was the greatest thing I've ever seen. I don't know.
I think it was just Yam Yam screaming.
Oh, okay. I guess that.
Yam Yam screaming. It was Lisa. Oh, she kissed me. And she's like, oh. I think that, like, this is exactly the way that this is playing out. Last season, it was traitor versus traitor in a real way. And I didn't think that we were going to get that this season. And now Rob has just totally done it.
Rob, I wrote down Love Island Rob is back.
Yes.
If you don't know Love Island Rob, he was a total and complete douche.
Remember when he cried? Remember when he started crying and he went into the pool and went underneath, but like the camera, he thought he was hiding, but the camera could still see him.
But I mean, none of what we have seen on the Traitors was on Love Island at all. And yeah, he has reared his ugly head that way. It's upsetting. And
I'm not upset. I love it.
You're upsetting. Upset? It's upsetting because now I don't know which of those people is the real Rob. Which one is genuine? Is the person that is hanging in the background, being strategic, watching and listening, playing the game really well? Is that the real Rob, right? The person that you can count on, and the person that will keep your secret, and the person that you feel comfortable being around? Or is it the Love Island Rob, where he is saying things like, anytime there are two different versions of the same story, someone's lying, and everybody, let's talk about Lisa. Like, why would you say that? And what are you talking about? You know, what is going on? That person, is that the real person? This manipulative, backstabbing, douchebag creature? Like, I don't know what this is. Did you watch Candace on Watch What Happened Live with Andy?
No,
so
it was good.
It was good. I just saw a couple of parts of it.
Okay.
But she said the exact same thing. She said, you know, because Andy confronted her and said, you know, your vote for Rob at the round table at the banishment. Do you think now that people are going to look at you and go, what was she doing? What's going on? Or do you stand behind your vote? She said, I stand behind my vote 1,000% because this man has not said a single word for 7 roundtables, 7 banishments, and now gives a State of the Union address, basically saying the exact same thing that Colton said. That should be a red flag to everyone in the room. That's why I wrote his name down. Oh, and because he pissed me off, which I completely agree with her. I would have done the exact same thing.
It made sense to me that she wrote his name down.
It made sense to me. And so, no, she was really good on that. But no, I don't like what he's doing. I think he has told Colton that he's a traitor.
Oh, you think so?
I think he has. Because Colton is way too comfortable, way too confident. And
I think Colton has a crush on, I think everyone has a crush on Rob.
Yeah.
That's kind of the vibe I got.
No, I can see that. But I think Rob told him he was a traitor. And yeah, no, it's upsetting.
I know I think if this is the real world, obviously, I think that Rob, one, I think he's really smart. And I also think that he has a persona that works for TV. I really do. I think that when the stakes aren't money or fame, he's probably just a really sweet, nice, genuine guy, just like he was with Ron Funches. But when it comes to this, he's like, I'm going to play the game. And as a viewer, I super appreciate it. It sucked on Love Island because it really hurt feelings. No one's actually dying in Traitors, so that doesn't really bother me. But
they're getting kicked off the show. Everybody was talking about Natalie, and then he brings up Lisa for no good reason. Nothing. He brings, what are you doing? What?
I think he's thinking, this is my idea, is that he's thinking, if I help get Lisa off, I will be solidified as a faithful. And I think he's doing kind of what Boston Rob did last time, but better. But he didn't talk to Candace about it. So now they're going to be at war, which we saw how that worked out. So, yeah. I don't know. Do you think that they're going to do what they did last season where they kind of let someone come in?
Maybe. Either that or they're going to have a third traitor. And I think Rob's going to have Colton be the third traitor. That's what I think they're going to do. Either one of those two things I think is going to happen. I don't watch these shows, I guess, necessarily like you do, where I go, I really like this person for how they're playing the game. I watch a show and I decide I like you, I don't like you, and I like you. And I think that's a good idea. I don't intellectualize this show or any show. And that's why it bums me out when people act crazy and go off the rails. And now I don't know who you are. I don't know what kind of person this guy is. Like,
I think we were both excited to go, oh my God, we love Rob. And now we're like, no, we can't love Rob anymore. Like because it was like a big turn. So you feel like you can't like him anymore.
Well, I went into the show going, I don't like this guy. I want to see what he's going to do. That's what I went into the show like. Mm-hmm. And then he, for 7 episodes was playing the game really well. And that I thought, okay, he's going to win this thing. Mm-hmm. He's not playing the game really well, I don't think, anymore. I don't know what happened. Something had to have happened. That's why I think he told Colton he was a traitor. Something had to have happened. I believe that you can't have something with nothing. Like, that makes 0 sense to me. So
I at least am looking forward to hopefully him double crossing Colton. I want Colton out so bad. Like, there's nobody that I want out other than Michael Rappaport. I just desperately want Colton kicked off more than anybody. I was bummed to see Lisa Rinna go because I love Lisa Rinna. I think she's great on television. I just like seeing whatever wacky things she's going to wear and how weird she is and just happy and free. And so I was bummed to see her go. Matt hates Lisa Rinna. He did not enjoy her at all. And I was like,
Steve doesn't like her either. And he didn't Lisa watch Rinna. Housewives with me when she was on it. So he doesn't know, like you said, about her. But he didn't like her at
I might
all.
Have to give, maybe we put together like a crash course of like the bunny and her just saying Harry Hamlin all the time.
Right.
And her dancing, her bag of pills.
Yeah. Yeah. I get it.
So
I get it. I don't know. I was a little disappointed that Johnny voted for Lisa because I thought for sure he was going to vote Natalie because he's been pushing Natalie the entire time.
No, I was shocked.
Yeah.
I was shocked. I genuinely thought, is it Natalie? The Survivor girl.
Mm-hmm.
Is that not? Okay.
That's Natalie.
I thought he was going to vote for her.
Yeah.
Because her slipping up, and this has been the season of people accidentally saying when we killed.
Yeah.
Faithful saying when we killed so-and-so. It's like, you didn't though.
Yeah.
I thought her saying that in front of other people, especially she said it in front of Tara. Tara and Johnny are like best friends. Yeah. So I thought he would vote with Tara and then Natalie would be out. So when he voted for Lisa, I was really surprised.
Yeah, I was very disappointed in him because I very much like him. And I want to see more from him and Tara. And
me too, because their friendship is so fun. I'm so excited about the Olympics. Mm-hmm. I never care about the Olympics. I just want to watch them together watching skating.
Right. 100%. And then after right, the banishment, and then Colton has all this confidence and he's comfortable and wandering around. I think it's Steven. We should talk about Steven. And then who else he said somebody else? Who was it? I can't remember. Anyway, he said a second person and people are like, why is he doing that? So, I mean, it's just, I don't like watching him and how comfortable he is, because he makes us as viewers uncomfortable, right?
Yeah.
I don't like it.
Rob is bad in the show, right? Like he plays like a villain.
Yeah,
like
no,
he
right.
He is a villain in the show.
Yes.
He's not a villain in real life, as far as I can tell. But then Colton, bad guy in real life.
Yeah.
But like, just like none of these people know that Tara and Johnny are best friends somehow. Also, I don't think everybody there knows that Colton's a bad guy in real life.
That could be.
So
yeah.
Anyway, it was fun, and I liked how Lisa left. Like, I think like she left even though she had gotten voted out. Like I think left like victorious. So, everything good to Lisa Rinna. Right?
Of course.
Well, continuing to be good.
I'm bored with Kristen. I'm bored with Eric. I'm bored with Mark Ballas. Like those three, I'm bored with you. Just go do something else. They're nothing on the show.
Yeah, Eric's just so cute to me. I don't know what, he just is like a little baby. He's just cute. I like Eric because he's cute. I am done with Dorinda.
Oh, Dorinda.
But I was already done with Dorinda because I found out she wasn't great to run Funches. But I'm less into Dorinda now because I don't feel like she's adding anything either.
Yeah, no, I get that. I can see that too.
She's like a baby Michael Rappaport because then she'll start to get real accusatory and you're like, what are you doing?
Yeah.
Why? Just be happy you're here.
Yeah.
You're lucky that you're here. So.
Yeah.
But the new episode's tonight, so we'll watch it tomorrow. See how that goes. Dad's into it.
Oh yeah.
I get a text every weekend. He's like, call me when you watch the Traitors.
Oh.
So
I love that.
He's fun. What else do we got? Oh, we also have. Oh wait, can I tell you something that I meant to talk about at the beginning?
Yeah. Oh yeah, you're going to tell me something.
So today is the anniversary. And I've decided within the family that this will become a family holiday that everyone has to celebrate. Today is the anniversary of the first day of 111 days that I was on bed rest when I was pregnant with the twins.
The first of 111.
111
so
days.
1. Okay.
Yes. I laid flat on my back for 111 days and went mildly insane. Like, genuinely, it was not good for me.
So were you a different person then that you are now? So we can blame that on whatever this is? Is that?
Yeah, no, this is a direct response to...
Great.
because Matt would go to work.
Great.
All of our friends had jobs, right?
Mm-hmm.
Des, I think, would come by... She did, like, a work from home on Wednesdays, and she would bring groceries to my house and bring me a smoothie, and then I'd be like so excited to talk to her.
Okay.
And because and then Matt would come home, and like I started watching Grey's Anatomy. I'd never watched Grey's Anatomy before.
Okay, good.
And Matt would come home and he'd be like tired from work and like doing the commute home from DC, and he'd like walk in and I'd be like, there was a little boy and his leg got cut off, and like I would tell him all about Grey's Anatomy crying.
Yeah.
And so then to combat that, I would before he got home, like 45 minutes before I knew he was going to get home, I would watch videos of soldiers coming home to their pets. If I watched a soldier coming home to their children, that would ruin me. It was too much. And then our night would be destroyed because I couldn't regulate after that.
Okay.
But if I could watch soldiers coming home to their pets, I could get enough tears out, but not be totally overwhelmed by it, that I could have a normal conversation when Matt got home. Wow. And that's how I coped.
Psychotic, but okay.
And I also got up to 190 pounds. And I'm I'm just a little thing.
Oh my God. Okay.
So 190 pounds was pretty intense when I was pregnant. And then the boys came out and then I walked around again. But I have decided to call it, one, I ChatGPT. I know that we shouldn't use ChatGPT because of water use and it's bad and destroying the world.
Water use? ChatGPT uses water?
Like AI.
Oh, uses water. Yes.
It uses
I know what you're
water
talking about.
and all this other stuff.
Okay.
And
then what was the other thing?
It's just bad because then it's also like,
okay.
Don't people hate AI?
AI?
Yeah. But I did use it. I never use it, but I did use it. And I was like, I need a name for a holiday celebrating the anniversary of my 111 days of bed rest when I was pregnant with the twins. And even ChatGPT goes, okay, first of all, it literally says, okay, first of all, 111 days of bed rest with twins, and they put that in all caps, is absolutely a heroic saga and 100% deserves its own holiday.
Heroic saga. Okay.
It was a heroic saga. ChatGPT, fact check me.
And
it's right there.
It made you into this crazy person that you are right now. So
yes.
Thank you.
And now I can't stop talking because it's like, oh, there's people in front of me. So from their choices, I decided on, we will call the holiday every year on February 4th is the Great Gestation, which is when we celebrate the beginning of this. And Matt said that he's going to bring me home a treat. So okay. I think I deserve a present every year in remembrance of that.
Okay.
That's it. I just
all right.
About that.
Okay.
I think I should get to invent a holiday for myself.
Sure. Of course, because it's always about you. We've figured that out. We know, and we've moved on. So but we do have to circle back and mention it every now and then, just to remind everybody. If you
do want to make sure that people know,
right? Yeah. If you weren't paying attention or didn't write it down, so now you can.
February 4th, everyone. Feel free to send me a treat.
Wow.
I will take belated gestational gifts as well.
And I do want to say that you sent me a screenshot when you Googled our podcast.
Yes.
And I literally was like, I'm going to start crying and I'm going to frame it. And this is the best day ever.
Hold on. I will find it.
Come
on, phone.
Funniest thing.
So this is just like, I
don't know why you did that, but.
Well, no, I got rid of TikTok, but then you sent me something and I was like, I should see. And then I was like, can I just pull it up? And I just typed it into Google. And Google the AI overview that they just give you at the top. Because underneath it's like, there's Podbean. And then there's like the other places that we have the podcast. Yeah. But the AI overview says, Two Queens, One Screen is a podcast hosted by Jen and Keeley that features witty banter, deep dives, and recaps of popular TV shows and true crime documentaries. The hosts share personal anecdotes and analysis of current event television, covering topics like Real Housewives and various documentaries.
I'm so proud.
Look at us. We have an AI overview that's pretty accurate. And
it's pretty accurate. And I feel so proud.
They weren't like two basic suburban moms.
Don't listen.
That's what my son said. Thanks, Henry. But it was like, thank you. Thank you.
I'm feeling really good about it.
It's solid. So I know that AI is probably bad for a lot of reasons, but it's only been making me feel real good about myself this week.
Heck yes.
This is why people are falling in love with it. Mm-hmm. Right? People make it their therapist.
Yes.
And then they start dating their AI.
Oh, God. So bad.
See, that's too far. I wouldn't do that.
Too far. There is a limit. Mm-hmm. Too far.
Yeah. All right. So good for us. So let's get back to what we're here for and what we're good at. Thanks, AI. We're so good at it. Some Real Housewives of Beverly Hills talk.
Hey,
So they had said, and we've said it before, but they said that the beginning is just kind of silly fun, and then the season's going to take a turn. And I feel like this is a nearly perfect episode of Real Housewives.
Okay.
That we just saw. I think so.
Okay.
I really enjoyed it. Because we've been fighting with that fourth wall being broken, the reality of things outside of Real Housewives world that interferes with it.
Yeah.
But this one, I think, had it in a couple notes. Like they bring up that Rachel Zoe had filed for divorce, and like what her dealing with that looked like. Yeah. And I like how this was handled in the show. Whereas, like, I feel like it becomes like a whole thing that it spins off into in Salt Lake. It didn't do that in this one. And I really liked that. Yes. I do like that Erika and Rachel Zoe got together and just bitched about Amanda.
Yes.
Well, and here's
two thumbs
the thing.
up. Yes.
The whole conversation, Matt walked through the room while they did the little mini montage of Amanda being on the phone with Rachel and Erika flanking her on the car ride for like an hour.
Yeah.
And Matt was like, that is incredibly rude. And I was like, I know. That's the whole point of the show. It's so good. She just sucks. And I think that it's really difficult because you go, okay, she is dealing with the bereavement of the loss of her son, which 100%, no one goes, who gives a shit? No, right. No one is doing that. No. And I think Boz said it the best, where she was like, did you not love her breaking that down? Oh. She was like, I've also lost a child.
Yes, queen.
It's not a club that you want to be in, but you also don't use it as a way to attack someone else or way
as
to
a defense. Off. Yeah.
A defense. That was what it was. Right. It wasn't attacking, it was a defense.
Right.
And 100%.
Oh, yeah.
I mean, it bummed me out. And I think that that's what Rachel Zoe and Erika are kind of wrestling with, because they're like, listen, we're not saying it's whatever that she lost her son, but like,
nobody
shitty people can have child loss too. Like, it doesn't make her good that she's gone through this. Like, right. You can empathize with her and have like genuine like care for her.
Yes.
While also going like, but you're kind of a bitch. Like, she just is.
Yeah. Right? She wasn't taking accountability. Like, she was weaponizing her emotions and weaponizing the whole story of the anniversary of her death to not take accountability for the things that Dorit was asking her about. And the thing with Dorit, when Amanda and Kyle were talking at this furniture store or something, I'm not quite sure
like
what it
home
was.
Design, home decor. Yeah.
Amanda even admits, because Kyle asks her, did it bother you? Right? What part bothered you the most? And Amanda admits that the most upsetting part was how she was spoken to. Yeah. Just how she was spoken, that she felt that Dorit attacked her. Not the fact that she thinks Dorit didn't stop, which Dorit even admits, look, I still asked her about it. Yeah. Not the fact that Amanda kept going, because Amanda did keep going.
They both did, yeah.
But this bitch admits how Dorit spoke to her was the most upsetting part. Like, and I don't think, and we hear Sutton say it, we hear Rachel say it, we hear Kyle even say it. None of them thought that Dorit was attacking her at all.
No.
But Dorit does come off, right? Like that Chihuahua puppy, right? You're in your face. This is what I want to know. Why did you do it that way? And some people's personality is like that, right? You're softer. I'm not that soft. That's how that works.
Yeah.
But again, nobody said that they thought Dorit came off that way, but Amanda, that was her problem. And I can't get behind it.
Yeah, no. Hold on, I'm trying to find where it goes. She backed off and apologized, then she started again. Kyle's kind of on both sides. She basically said that she felt like Dorit was aggressive and that she's not classy. Okay. And that she felt disrespected as a person. Yeah. And I was like, I felt like she said, hey, I didn't like what you said. And
do you want to clarify?
Like, do you want to clarify?
Yeah. I'm all about that.
I thought that was a very adult and correct way to approach. Right. And then when she's like, I can't have this conversation. This is the anniversary of my son's death. And she was like, oh, I had no idea. I'm so sorry. And I thought Dorit's backed off, but then she did come back. And when she came back, you're like, Dorit, shut the fuck up.
I know.
But then Amanda just sits there and like, she just keeps throwing out little, like, if you want the conversation to be done, if it's too much for you, she had every right to walk away. She didn't have to keep throwing things there. Mm-hmm. And I feel like Dorit approached then, she was encouraged to go check on her one more time, take the high road. I think it was Kathy that told her, just go apologize one more time. Yeah. And Dorit came in and was like, I am sorry. And then she tried to like wipe a tear. And Amanda was like, don't touch me. Yeah. And I was like, you're right. You do need the camera to see that tear roll down your cheek. You're being a dickhead. And
even Kyle said, Amanda's got to have a thicker skin to be in this friend group, which is a perfect way of saying that. She definitely needs to have a thick skin to be around these women, because these women will confront you, till the day is long for you to clarify. Here's the thing. Dorit's never been through a divorce. So if someone is saying, I think what you're doing is going to have damaging consequences, maybe you could go, okay, clarify that. If I should back off on saying things, or I shouldn't say them in public, whatever. Like if someone's giving you actual information that you can go, okay, maybe I'm going to think about that. Mm-hmm. You would want to know, because she's never had a divorce before, right? She doesn't know how to do this stuff.
Right. And I mean, I think now is like a different world. One, she's a housewife, so what she says is public and it's everywhere, and people are writing about it and talking about it. We're talking about it. And then also just like social media. Like when my parents were getting divorced, they weren't worrying about like, did someone talk shit about the other one on Facebook? Yeah. Right? Like it's not a thing that used to exist. So it is, it maybe would affect things differently than, there's nuance to it, I think. So I think I think Amanda saying that when she initially said it, I think it was a valid thing to say. I don't think that she was saying it I didn't take it initially as a, like, I don't know what the word is, like, shitty thing for her to go, like, I don't know if she should be talking about it so much. I think that's like a valid point to make.
Any of the women could have said that, honestly.
Anybody could have said
any of them.
Granted, Kyle stirred the pot. Kyle, here's the other thing. Kyle stirred the pot. Kyle said the little things. Kyle was like, Dorit's coming to dinner. Are you okay? Here she comes. Yeah. What do you think? Like, Kyle is a perfect housewife. This episode, it was like, this is exactly, she is making good TV. Mm-hmm. She is forcing conversations. Yeah. She's getting people to say things. Yeah. She also went to Amanda's house. Oh, God. I like genuinely teared up. Kyle has completely won me back. I wasn't like not a Kyle fan. I've always loved Kyle. But there are times where you're like, oh God, Kyle, like you don't have to be doing this. And I was like, nope, she's perfect. She's doing it. She's doing the show exactly how a housewife needs to be in this show. There's a reason she was there in the beginning and she's made it all the way to now. And she's still like the star of the show, in my opinion. And when she was walking through the house with Mauricio and then talking like, oh, Portia used to do this, and oh, this is where we used to do this, and that was the desk, and like, I will say, I will take back some of what I said about how I didn't like what Amanda's done in the house. There are some parts of the house, that kitchen, I love what, the kitchen needed to be updated anyway, but I love what she did in that kitchen. I think the kitchen is so good. And like a couple of things she kept, and I thought that was really nice. I hate that she got rid of the checkerboard floor and put in wood.
Yeah.
The wood's beautiful. Yeah. But the marble checkerboard, you're getting rid of that? It's so amazing. Okay. But anyway, but watching Kyle just break down, and she wasn't expecting to break down. I thought all of that was so genuine. And then her going like, I don't, like, what would have happened if we had never left this house? Like, we shouldn't. And then he was like, yeah, what if I had never taken you to that other house that one morning? And she was like, we thought we needed a bigger house. Bigger is not always better. And did you see her on Watch What Happens Live?
I didn't watch any clips of that one.
Okay, so she was talking, I actually watched that episode just because it rolled over and I was there. She was talking about how she had that kind of like crying breakdown moment. She said she sobbed for 2 hours when she got home. They moved out of that house in 2018. And then they leased the house to different people before it was bought by Amanda in 2022 or 2023. I can't remember. And this right after they moved out of that house and into the new house, that's when they got robbed. And they stole all of the things, all the really sentimental things from her mom. And it was, obviously they felt so safe. And then suddenly you don't feel safe in a house that you get robbed in. As someone who's had their home robbed, you don't feel safe in there ever again. It's awful. And then everything happened with Mauricio and everything changed with the girls. And it's also like all of her girls are growing up now. And so she's like, what would have happened? Because I don't think that she totally wants to be cut off from Mo either, because she was talking about how they had gone on vacation together and she felt invisible on this family vacation. They're all together and he's like not talking to her and not interacting with her. And it's like, well, you're divorced now. Like, you're not husband and wife anymore. They're not divorced. That's the whole thing. They're not divorced. So they haven't filed yet, but they're living this totally separate lives. And she's like, I feel like the limbo that they're in is so weird and uncomfortable. And like, I understand there's probably a million reasons why she and Mo haven't filed, but also it's like, she needs some closure to move forward, I think.
Oh, yeah.
I want them to get back together because they're just such a great couple.
Oh, they're never going to get back together. If you take away a fraction of anything from that entire montage of them walking through the house and then her crying and him walking up on her, is that this man has moved on. This man does not want to live in the past, want to think about their relationship, want to think about their family. He is straight ahead, moving forward, living his best whole life by himself, away from his family. He is his own family, right? He does not want anything to do with her. And yes, you are going to feel invisible because you should feel invisible. I think he's sending her weird signal. I'm not saying that they should get back together. I'm just saying, but then they all go on a family vacation together and they're all staying in a house at Vale. Well, do you think that he's calling her saying, let's go on vacation? I will give you my next paycheck. She is the one saying, I'm going to go on vacation. Do you want to go? 1,000 trillion %. He is not doing it. It took her how many sentences while she's crying to get him to understand why she was crying. I mean, he could give a shit less. Like, No. And for her to say it really, I was feeling bad for her the entire time. And then she said, what would have happened if we never would have left? And I was like, nope, I'm out. I don't feel sorry for
Really?
you
Why?
anymore. No.
Why do you don't think that it would have been different?
Oh my God, no. Do you know why? Because that man had left the relationship way before that. That's what typically happens in a breakup of a relationship between two people. One of you has left the relationship already. Your mind has left it. Your body has left it. Everything up, your physical person is probably still living in this house going, how do I tell this other person that I don't want anything to do with them again? That has nothing to do with anything. One person in that relationship has already had closure and is already done. That man was done years and years ago. And we all watched it.
Yeah, I checked out and missed several seasons. So the one where she started like getting the tattoos.
Yes.
And he was like, what are you doing? What is going on? And so I missed that chunk. Do you think what was that? Like, did she check out for a while, or did he check out and so she was like acting out? Like, what was that?
Yes, I think the second. I think he has checked out and now she's acting out, like this whole Morgan Wade thing, right? Getting tattoos and hanging out with Morgan. And then there's these stories that, she is now a lesbian and all of these things, which that is kind of a non-point, right? That's not even the point of the whole thing. But the point of it is he has checked out. He checked out a long time ago. She has not checked out yet. She doesn't have closure. She hasn't made up her mind. What she has made up in her mind is we're still together. And I don't know why he doesn't love me because I love him. I don't understand that. And that is really sad to watch, but it's also give me a break. Like, what do you need a house to fall on top of you to get it through your head that this man has been gone for probably 10 years, 10 years at least, because they've been this weird divorce for 3 or 4 now, and it was inching up the entire time to that, right? Being seen with other women, going out all the time, never knowing when he was going to be home. We saw those episodes where he's in London with PK or in Saudi Arabia or whatever the hell he's doing for a month at a time. And she's like, are you ever coming back? No, the man was checked out then. Absolutely checked out. Yeah. No, if you would have stayed in that house, it wouldn't have mattered. Because he was gone already. The man was gone already. I mean, if her children can move on, come on. You have got to look at your kids and go, if my kids can be this strong, I need to figure something out. No, I didn't feel sorry for her. And I continue to not feel sorry for her.
I think it's because I maybe missed some of it, but I'm like, I didn't see their relationship fall apart. I stopped watching before that, and then I jumped back in. He showed up to that dinner where Dorit was literally in the middle of saying to her, she goes, she's like, do you think that the reason you haven't filed is maybe that you two might reconcile? And he's like, hi. Like, literally, she said reconcile, and he was there. Yeah. And it was like, oh, how crazy is that? And I was kind of thinking the same thing. And he's so charming. And I fucking love Boz because she's like, I was going to kill you. I was going to beat you up. I was about to come after you because I saw you out with another woman and I was texting her and I thought it was shitty. And you're just like, she's like, but I'm so glad that I've met you.
Yeah.
She's VIP in my mind.
Oh, 100%.
I love Boz.
And Boz love her too.
Bringing her friend Summer. Usually they bring a friend and you're like, I don't want to see your friend. The last couple of friends that they've brought out have been a lot of fun.
They're pretty okay. No,
They're
I get
bringing
that.
in decent friends, and I like that her friend was like, I was through a doozy of a divorce.
Yeah.
2 years not having your kids. Where you get your kids every other weekend.
Right.
That sounds horrific.
Right. That's absolutely terrible.
Mm-hmm.
But I also, going back to the house, I wrote down, how much did Amanda buy that house for to completely gut it? Literally gut every single room in that house. But she bought the house for, I'm sure, millions upon millions.
Millions
and then
millions,
spend more millions to renovate each. That is not cheap. There is no way that is cheap. And that makes zero sense to me. Just buy or build a house. Just go build your own house.
Well, going back to what Rachel Zoe and Erika were saying, Rachel Zoe's like, she reminds me of a Pan Am stewardess, where she's sitting there going, how do I need to react to this? How do I? And then at one point when she was out with Kyle was like, well, you seemed in that interaction with Dorit, you seem very calm, cool, and collected. And she's like, yes, I'm very grounded. And I feel like there's so much of her that is so performative. And also so self-aggrandizing, which pot calling the kettle black, I get it. But I just think that, like, these are not the women to do that to. No. Do it to the women that you're selling your classes to, right? Yeah. Those are the women who are going to be interested in this. Yep. You know who doesn't give a shit? Jennifer Tilly. Right. Erika Jane. Yeah. Kyle. Like, pick a better crowd.
No, agreed.
Ooh. I find her very performative. I find her very manipulative. And also, I think she's probably surrounded by a bunch of yes men. Yeah. Because the way that she was talking about the conversation with Dorit, you would have thought that Dorit was screaming at her and said, I don't give a shit that your baby died. Or, like, you know, something horrific. Right. And I was like, when she's talking to Kyle, and Kyle's like, it's okay to set a boundary. And she's like, I will set a fucking boundary. And you're like, you need to, no one, that was not that bad. You were in a bad state. Dorit should have said, okay, we don't have to talk about this right now. And then not continued to make her point. But Dorit can't help herself. She has to continue to make a point. Pot calling the kettle black. I get it. True. But you and I both agree. Yeah. Just like Bo said, she was using it as a defense.
Yeah, but Dorit admitted it, and I appreciate that, because Bo's called her out and was like, well, did you stop? No, I didn't stop. So, and then she said, why didn't you stop? She goes, because we were in the middle of a conversation. And I don't know, that's kind of a ho-hum reason, but that's Dorit, right? Like you said, she's just going to keep going. This,
Well, she'll leave like 10-minute long voice memos, right, to everyone.
And then what happens? Kyle throws a birthday party for Dorit and Erika.
Yes.
At a very gorgeous restaurant.
Yeah. I mean, also, can we talk about, I think that I need to put more effort into making reasons to dress up. Like, Kyle is in a full-on, it's a gown, right?
I love it,
It's a full-length dress. It's not a flowy, like, maxi dress. It is like a full-length gown. And she looked great. She looked incredible. Erika Jane shows up in, what is it? They called it the 80s Aliyah moment. Yeah. Like, just denim, giant shoulders, big bouffant hair. Like, fantastic. Jennifer Tilly is a rainbow.
Beautiful dress. In,
and her purse that looks like a little strawberry.
And Sutton with her hair up. Gorgeous.
So good.
Yeah.
So good. Yeah, no, the whole thing was so cute. And also we have to talk about Sutton, because there was very little Sutton. And I'm on like a Sutton hate tour right now, because I didn't like before. But at one point Jennifer Tilly was talking about things, and she goes, well, the road to hell is paved with good intentions. And Sutton then corrects her and goes, I love it. No, why would you pave the road to hell? they're paving the road to heaven with good intentions. It's like, no. Jennifer Tilly was correct. It's about how, like, you mean well, but you put yourself.
So which one is it? Did you Google it?
The road to hell is paved with good intentions. So, like, you mean well. You've got
why
good
would
intentions.
Sutton say it's heaven? Because
she said there's no reason to pave a road to hell.
So she doesn't know.
She just doesn't know the saying. She's like, no, Jennifer, you idiot. She didn't say you idiot, but that was. It was wrong. She was correcting Jennifer, and Jennifer was correct.
No, it's the road
because
to hell.
Because it was saying, well, because she goes, I was going to text Amanda to check in on her, but then I didn't.
Yes.
And Jennifer's saying, well, the road to hell is paved with good intentions. Like, you could have done it, and then it would have ended up not going well.
Right.
It was correct.
I love that. I just trusted Sutton.
No, Sutton's wrong.
Oh, I love that. That's amazing.
I know. So as everyone kind of starts arriving, I love that Erika came in so cool and unbothered, and she was like, the dinner went terrible, but the makeup was great. This one stayed. The red was wonderful. Right. And she comes in very chill, and she's so funny, and Rachel Zoe's there, and I love Rachel Zoe. But of course, Dorit's late.
Yep.
And Amanda is like such a pouty little brat the whole time. And she had told her husband, I'm going to go, and it's not appropriate for me to try and, hash this out. It's her birthday. And her husband's like, yeah, it's her day. It's not about you. You don't have to do this. If she wants to have a conversation, you can choose to or not to, but like, you don't need to start it. And she's just a little brat. And for some reason, she just keeps throwing out these things where she has to make sure that everyone knows how fantastic she is. So Kyle's talking about, I went to her house, and Kyle's like apologizing, and she's like, I ran out of the house. Yeah. I didn't really say goodbye to you, and I'm sorry. I just got very emotional. So Kyle's trying to talk about and open up about this thing. Mm-hmm. And she's like interrupted by Amanda, who goes, well, we bought the house. Well, actually, I bought the house, and I make the payments. We renovated it together, her and her husband, but I'm the one that bought the house. I don't remember who it was.
And we cut to Rachel Zoe that goes, what does that add? Why do you need to tell people that? What's happening? And she even said, I don't walk around telling people, right, all the accolades that I have. The books I've written or the awards that I have. No. Oh my gosh.
You don't have to toot all of your accomplishments. No. And she makes the comment that how things need to be. She doesn't need to have these strong things happen she doesn't have to have her cortisol levels get raised at a dinner party. And how her body had reacted and physically had a reaction to that.
There you go, Matt.
And I 100% subscribe to that, where it's like, oh, this was really intense, and my body had a physical reaction, because that's a real thing. Mm-hmm. Your 100%. But you don't need to talk. You don't have to throw that out in conversation. No one gives a shit about your cortisol levels. No one needs to. You're in charge of your own cortisol levels.
No one cares that you wrote the check for Kyle's house either. Do you know why?
Weird.
Because these women have more money than you will ever know. Just so you know. Pick one. Or they already have more money.
She does have all of this money, and it's incredible. But
we don't care.
Then have it. Yeah, are you handing it out to me? Then don't tell me about it. I'm not going to be impressed by you until you buy me a present. Fuck off.
Yeah.
Get me a great gestation present, and then maybe I'll care, Amanda.
I wrote down, just when I hate watching Amanda on TV, Rachel swoops in and saves the day. She just made me feel so much better. Like I'm all tense and angry and my stomach hurts watching Amanda. And then they cut to Rachel. Why would you share that? That doesn't add value to the conversation. Oh my God, woman. Let me kiss your feet.
And you know what? That is all Amanda is adding for me, is that she's making everyone else more likable.
Yeah.
Right?
Yeah.
Because it's giving Rachel Zoe these fantastic little things, and that's the only reason I really enjoy her. And at some point somebody said, I don't remember who it was, but somebody said something. She's like, well, she's very young. Sutton did. Sutton said, well, she's young. And it's like, she actually isn't that much younger. She's not that much. She's a grown, and it's a solid point.
Right.
She's a grown woman.
Yeah.
She's not 22 and doesn't know how to handle herself with these women.
Right.
She's my age.
Yeah. Yeah.
And she's supposed to, be super grounded.
Mm-hmm.
And then Dorit and Rachel Zoe had like a little thing.
Cute.
I think Rachel Zoe was like, I'm really sorry. It's not that I wasn't going to tell you. It's just that, like, I was a little surprised by that. And they went over and talked about that on their own for a minute. But I just love that these women are able to support each other through this, like, really wild time. And this is the housewives that I love. They're talking about their personal lives. They're talking about what they're going through. They're supporting each other. They're also bitching about each other. This was a perfect episode of Housewives for me.
Yeah.
And I also really loved that Kyle. Here's the other big problem that we have with Housewives is they have these feuds that last forever and they can't get over it.
Yeah.
Well, Kyle and Dorit had a huge falling out that I didn't think that they were going to get past. And now Kyle's like, I want to repair things. I'm trying to do this. And Dorit sees it and goes, she's putting out this olive branch for me and she's accepting it and she's trying to move forward. I love it. This is what Salt Lake could take a page out of their book. Yeah. You've got to accept and move forward and move on and try and repair their relationship. That's as much fun to watch.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. Right.
Is watching them reconnect.
Right. Well, I love it so much. Yeah.
And then Dorit, as they're sitting there and they're having their dinner, Dorit turns to Amanda, who has been a pissy little bitch, got up and walked away.
Oh, yeah.
Because she, like, couldn't handle it.
Yeah.
I thought she was grounded and centered and could handle her shit. And apparently she can't. Kyle gave that really sweet speech, which I loved. Like, A+ Kyle. But when Amanda comes back, Dorit goes, I'm so glad to see you. Like, I'm so glad that you're here. I'm glad to see you. I do want to clear the air.
Yeah. And,
like, I'd love to have a conversation. And Amanda's like, do you want to go somewhere? And Dorit's like, no, we can just have it right here. Perfection.
Yep.
Like, why? Why would we need to go somewhere else?
That's power.
Those women were at the other party where Dorit did go too far. But also we saw how Amanda behaved. And Dorit's like, yeah, we can have the conversation. I think that's like such a fucking power move.
Oh God, yeah. Yep.
Right? Like, I'm comfortable. I'll own my shit. But you have to own yours. And I think that that's the same thing where, like, and I know you're going to hate me for saying this, where Meredith wants to have the conversations alone, just the two of them. It's like, no, if we're going to hash it out, we need to have it in front of everyone so no one comes back and goes, well, this is what she said or this is what she did. Because I feel like we've already watched Amanda roll this into something that it's not. Spin it into something that it's not.
Yeah.
Yeah, and then she's like, no, I don't need to go somewhere else. And then Amanda's shitty line is, I need to be able to go to a dinner party without being verbally accosted. And everyone kind of reacts to that. Oh, because again, did Dorit continue to talk about it when she had just been told, like, hey, I can't have this conversation right now? Yes. I don't think verbally accosted. I don't think that she was attacking. No. I don't think that she was aggressive, as she said. And Dorit goes, do you feel that I verbally accosted you? And she goes, well, that's how I experienced it. Oh, and Boz is like, oh, I guess she looked that up on the internet. That was, I hated it. I hated it so much when she said that. So I'm hoping that this dinner party, I'm sorry, Kyle, I hope that this dinner party blows up.
Yeah.
Because if I was there, I would have a hard time not like it would be like watching professional wrestling.
Well,
like
right.
I would be screaming.
Why would you want to have a one-on-one conversation with a person that says things like that? She gaslights the shit out of people and then uses these words like verbally accosted. And, you know, Dorit doesn't feel like she verbally accosted. Like I said earlier, none of them feel like that. And even in the store, when she said it the first time, Kyle was like, huh? Really? Like she even made a face. And I did you look up the definition of verbally accosted?
I didn't. Did you?
I
Okay.
did.
Okay.
And I wrote it down. Here we go. Verbally accosted is to be approached and spoken to in an aggressive, hostile, or threatening manner. It involves a confrontation, usually unexpected verbal attacking, such as yelling, criticizing, or taunting. Example, quote, she was verbally accosted by a stranger on the streets who started shouting at her. I don't think any of that happened.
None of that's what happened.
So,
None of that's what happened.
but I would not want to have a one-on-one with someone who does that because you just end up talking in circles, right, with that kind of a person.
Sure.
Because she clearly thinks she's better than all of these women, which what?
Yeah, or she needs to feel as good as, if not better, like she's trying to feel like that. She also, I think, has in her mind turned this scenario into something that didn't happen.
Sure.
You know?
Yeah.
I think her feelings, when her cortisol levels spiked, I think that her feelings have now shifted the way that she's able to remember what happened clearly. Luckily, they have it on tape.
Yeah, exactly.
So I wonder if looking back and rewatching these episodes, if she goes, oh, maybe I turned this into something bigger than I needed it to.
Yeah. So
that's where I'm at.
Can we talk about really quickly before we end?
Yeah. Okay.
Natalie, the other girl that was there, Rachel's friend, was telling Erika about her massage. Yes, with her hair, hair dryer purse. So what happened was they're all chatting amongst themselves at the table, and then Erika shouts out, "Oh my God," or something. She exclaims something, and everybody stops and says, "What's going on? What's the matter?" So Erika tells the story that Natalie told her, that Natalie went and had a massage. And I don't know if it was anywhere where it was. Anyway, so she ended up getting a happy ending from this masseuse.
Yeah.
I mean, Erika said they had sex.
They didn't have sex.
But
yes, it was intimate.
Yes. And Kathy leans over and goes, I think they're going to legalize that soon. Kathy Hilton, what are you doing? What are you talking about? Do you understand the story that they're telling, Kathy? I love Kathy. I think they're going to legalize that soon. No.
I think Kathy is in outer space 90% of the time. She is in her own world.
What?
And that's not because of her cortisol levels. That's just because...
That was amazing. Kathy.
I think that they let's have a debate about whether or not they should legalize sex work. No, I'm just kidding. I think we probably both agree. I think they should.
Yeah.
Okay, great.
They should too.
Never mind, no debate. Okay, I have gotten massages, not a lot in my whole life, but I've gone to places and had like a Swedish massage. And typically, I actually had a friend who was going to massage therapy school.
Oh, cool.
And those were fantastic because when she was in school, she'd practice on me. Oh, yeah. Amazing. But I've only ever had like women who are a little bit older than me give me massages, or that's not true. 3 times I've had men massage me. And one of the times it was this very cool Thai massage, and, it was weird, but he did a really good job and I should go back. And then the other 2, were just like, wouldn't shut the fuck up, these 2 men. They were talking the whole time about themselves and cool things that they were doing. And I was just like, I would like them to shut up, but I don't feel comfortable saying that.
Well, what's the difference between a Thai massage and a Swedish massage and a massage that I just went and got? Like, I don't.
What massage did you get? Did you get a happy ending?
I did not.
Oh, sorry. I've never had one of those either. I don't know that I could get into the right headspace.
Steve will not let me. He will not allow me to have a male
ending?
masseuse. He won't. And I'm not going to go behind his back and do it. I don't think there's any benefit, but.
There's no benefit to it. It actually sucks.
Okay.
Because they talk the whole time.
Okay, so tell me.
The Thai massage was very cool because not only was it like a fantastic massage, he didn't talk to me, and he was doing like reflexology. I couldn't move my shoulder, and he got my shoulder moving again, and like he noticed it, and there were certain things where he was like just like moving my arm, but like in very specific ways, and he'd put my arm in like a weird way, and then he'd massage a muscle very specifically, and it was super intense, but then suddenly I could move my arm.
Oh my God.
Yeah, that was very cool.
Wow. Okay.
But there was no happy ending, and all the ones with women, I actually left feeling more relaxed, except for there's one lady, and she, for like the first 10 minutes was telling me that I shouldn't look down at my phone. I need to hold it up here, which I do that. So yeah, I don't want a scolding while that's not my kink.
Okay.
I like praise.
Okay.
I've got to praise. I like to be told I'm good.
Okay. Okay. Well, all right.
So wait, what kind of massage did you just get?
It's just a massage. I don't know what that means. there was no word before it. So I don't.
Then it was probably like Swedish.
Okay.
At like a massage envy or something?
Yeah.
And
okay.
I think they just do Swedish. I've never had hot stone. I kind of want to do that.
Ooh, that sounds good too. Yeah.
So.
Yeah. Steve and I have had a couples massage in the same room with two women. They would not stop talking. Steve got the older, witchy, crony, warty person, and he was not excited about it. And I got the young, cute girl, but they talked amongst themselves the whole time. And he and I were just kind of look at each other across at the bed like, this is not relaxing at all.
No.
This is not relaxing at all. Please stop talking.
Does Steve like getting massages? Do he get massages?
He does, yeah.
See, Matt...
And it doesn't bother me if it's a female or a male. Like, he doesn't want a male giving him a massage. Don't even.
Because he knows they talk too much.
I don't know. But so I don't have a preference. He can have the female in there. It doesn't matter to me. But he gets very upset if Gary is available. Like, no, she's not going to have that. So.
All right. Matt will not get a massage ever. Matt barely lets me, like, he wouldn't really accept a shoulder rub from me.
Okay.
He doesn't like it. He doesn't want people touching him.
Okay.
We're looking, like, when he goes to get a haircut, he doesn't like getting a shampoo because he doesn't want them touching his head that much.
Okay.
And he also won't go to the gym because he doesn't want anyone looking at him. That's why he works out in the garage.
Okay.
So that's his own issue. So male or female, he doesn't want anyone looking at him.
Okay.
But like a couples massage would never happen.
Oh, okay.
He would never do it. I'll do a couples massage with you.
Mm-hmm. Heck yeah.
Let's do that. All right. I think that's all of our stuff.
That's all we have.
That's all we have right now.
The ballet is going to start soon. You sent me that video
excited.
But they haven't given us a drop date yet.
And it looks like we're going to get a lot of Lala and a good amount of Tom Schwartz.
Yeah.
I'm excited for it.
Yeah.
I'm excited to see Michelle being like a little bit wild.
Yeah.
And more fun. Because you and I were both like, she's just like so... And now I think we're going to see her fun and fancy free. And I think that that's going to be the side that everyone's like, Michelle's great, we love her, and it's like we're gonna get to see more of like what everyone loves about her, and I'm excited for that.
I hope so.
So it should be good. Although they haven't given us an exact date, they just say soon.
I know.
In the spring.
I know. I hate that.
Give us a date.
Mm-hmm.
Why don't you just give us a date? Do they not have this planned?
I don't know.
All right. Well, I will continue to watch Tell Me Lies. You continue to get on to Bridgerton. Let me know what you think of that.
Okay.
And we'll be back next week to talk about everything that we watched.
Yay.
Yay. Thanks for doing a podcast with me.
I love you.